Leo, hey, what's going on? How are you? Welcome to the House of Luminance and to your general reading for the week of April 1st through 7th. Let's go ahead and jump right on into it. I don't know why my words blanked on me like right in the first sentence. But anyway, Leo, here we go. Energies for you, sun, moon, and rising. Energies for Leo. What are the energies for you for the week of April 1st through April 7th of 2024? All right. So your overall theme here for you, Leo, is going to be the Two of Swords. Okay. So we have the Two of Swords, and I get this feeling where Leo, this week can be for you a lot about like the direction that you choose to go. Okay. You may be at a crossroads, like quite literally in your life. All right. And there'll be a set of consequences as you move one way, or a set of consequences as you move the other. And then maybe you're just kind of at an impasse of, well, which way to go, because maybe they're both great opportunities, you know, but maybe they're both not that great opportunities at the same time. Okay, Leo. Also, you're being reminded during this time that like it's okay to like get advice and to like seek advice from the people you trust, but even still, like, right, the timeline that you might be in could be influenced by the people that you listen to, if that makes any sense. The direction that you do end up going, don't necessarily lean too much on outside influences, pulling your strings and telling you where to go. Okay. So let's take a look at what our challenge this week may be. Okay. So you have the Nine of Wands here and the Four of Swords, and this is coming up in the challenging aspect for you, Leo. I think many of you this week, right, like in spite of trying to pick a direction, whether it's for the good or the bad, honestly, Leo, it feels like many of you would rather, it feels like many of you would just rather be sitting up in your room, like Brandy. No, but seriously, I feel like some of you maybe would just be more comfortable not taking an action. You may be getting pulled in two different ways either way because of you maybe choosing not to take such an action. You could be hurt, you could be healing from something, whether it was a love or just a situation that didn't go the way that you needed it to go. Maybe it was some sort of betrayal, regardless of who it was to you, family, relationship, friends, whatever, work colleagues, whatever, right? I think that in this week you're in a moment of, or you would rather be just kind of in a moment of just really not wanting to just kind of be outside. And it doesn't really feel like the Hermit card necessarily, because even with the Hermit card, that would be like maybe you trying to get some sort of, maybe you trying to discover a reason why for something, right? Like, I don't necessarily feel like that. I feel like in this moment, you just would rather not be outside. You would rather be laid up. I feel like you're healing. I feel like you are, maybe even in a state of just trying to dream of a time when things can get more better, get more clearer, where you're not necessarily, still reeling from, maybe certain experiences, because the Nine of Wands definitely is that watcher. You know what I mean? They've been around the block. They've been hurt a few times. So it's like they have to always be constantly checking over their shoulder in a way. And I don't think that that's something that you necessarily want to do. But you are being influenced. This could be positive here. You are being influenced to maybe want to get out of that, And I think that's natural. I think there are people around you that if you're listening, people around you that you do listen to, of course, they naturally want to see you not feel the way that this feels. Okay. So let's go ahead and move forward. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Okay. Nine of Cups. Four of Cups. So, yeah, Leo, for sure. I mean, many of you kind of have been feeling betrayed. Maybe something that you thought would have been a great group collaboration that was supposed to lead you to a particular dream that you've always had for yourself. I think that that's possible that somewhere along the way things got really stale, or maybe you became disinterested because it kind of feels like maybe no one's been like paying attention to any of the ideas that you have to bring to the table. So I get this feeling where you're just kind of like annoyed and over it. And that could be making you kind of withdraw more into a comfortable space for you. Okay. Yeah. We have the Hangman here coming out under the deck. I think, Leo, that it's okay for you to really right now just kind of be in a moment of like you're just taking space. I think really you're just taking space during this time, Leo. And that's okay, right? Sometimes we have to just take space from the people around us, from the projects that we start, from work. Sometimes we just kind of have to take space and just hang out at home, maybe recalibrate the direction that we want our goals to be in, ultimately, recalibrate how we get there, maybe work on the foundation a little bit here with the Three of Pentacles. Because at the end of it all, I mean, there is still some like brightness, right? There is still some greatness here. It just has to be realized. It just has to be noticed. And, maybe it is, or maybe it's going to be. Well, let's go ahead and get some advice. Hopefully you guys understood. Okay. So we have intuition. Oh, intuition and movement choices, destination, which is funny because both of these are card number two. And then we had the Two of Swords. So it's like definitely a whole 222 situation here. So if you've been seeing 222 around, go ahead and like research that or whatever, because that's a whole nother video that we can get into. But anyway, so the numbers here is crazy. The 222, I like that. Anyways, intuition, movement choices, and decision. I think that's probably what I was saying earlier about with you just kind of being in a withdrawn state or whatever, maybe just to kind of recalibrate your intuition, and recalibrate, take a step back and like, okay, I could do this, I could do that, I could do this. So which one would be better, right? Maybe you're just trying to get certain scenarios figured out. And really, that's really what the Four of Swords is anyways. You're just being in a restful state. You're trying to gain enlightenment. You're looking for blessings from the universe. You're resting your mind, you know? So yeah, so Leo, let me know what's going on in the comment box below. I hope some of that resonated. If it didn't, then okay, maybe the next time. All right, so talk to you guys later. Bye, Leo.